Welcome to America's newest Margaritaville Resort.
Where you'll find the most amazing food,
The tastiest cocktails,
the most relaxing spa,
the funnest pool parties,
and the best sunsets.
We're Jamie and Skylar, and we're going to be taking you on a full guided tour of the Margaritaville Beach Resort right here in Fort Myers Beach.
From our room to the beach and everywhere in between, we're going to show you it all. And be sure to stick around to the end because we are going to take you to a bonus Margaritaville property not too far from here. Welcome to Margaritaville here on Fort Myers Beach. As you enter the property, you are greeted with an expansive lobby that is full of nautical and beachy themed decor, and of course margaritas. Now in this lobby, you're going to find things like the concierge desk, the reception desk where you're going to check in, and a chandelier that you will only find at a Margaritaville.
Within the lobby, you'll also find lots of comfortable spots to relax, the biggest flip-flop you'll ever see, and the main spot on the resort to do your shopping. Now, if you're looking to burn off a few of those calories from a day spent sipping on tropical cocktails, you can find the Fins Up Fitness Center at the opposite end of the lobby. Here you'll find a good variety of brand new cardio and weight machines and free weights. Now that you've seen nearly everything the Margaritaville lobby area has to offer, it's time to head outside to see what you can find on the terrace.
Some of the things you can find out here on the terrace include the Saint Somewhere Spa, the License to Chill Bar and Grill, as well as the coffee shop. Now we spent a lot of time out here on the terrace during our stay, and we're going to share more of that now, starting with License to Chill.
We found that License to Chill sure did live up to its name, as this was one of the most laid-back spots on the entire resort. The bar and grill offers great views of the Gulf during the day, fantastic sunset views at dusk, and was one of 2 spots on the resort where we found live music during the evenings.
On our second day here on the resort, we decided to eat our lunch at the License to Chill bar. Now this establishment does also offer a sit-down dining area, but we decided to eat at the bar because they offer some really great views. For our food order, we went with a steak and blue flatbread and a grouper Reuben, and for my drink order, I went with a It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere cocktail. Now all 3 of the items we both thought were really good, but my favorite had to be that grouper Reuben, which came with their fresh homemade coleslaw.
While we show you a little more of this delicious meal, we do want to invite you to subscribe to Explorcation if you're enjoying this video so far and would like to see more of our resort, cruising, and other travel content. We'll show you a few more of the amazing nighttime views from License to Chill and other areas of the Fort Myers Beach Margaritaville later in this video, but for now, it's time to check out the rest of the terrace. One of my favorite parts of the terrace area were these bright and incredibly cute little kiosks where you can find beachwear and art from Island Girl of Fort Myers Beach. Another thing we enjoyed about the terrace is that it offers an abundance of green space where you'll find a variety of yard games and an opportunity to show off your cornhole skills. Now, while many people come to Margaritaville for the party, it's also a wonderful place to relax, and perhaps the best spot on the resort to do just that can be found just a few steps from License to Chill at the spa.
My experience here at the Saint Somewhere Spa started off with some cool cucumber water and some white chocolate pretzels.
After enjoying a quick snack, I was introduced to my masseuse Lysandra, who guided me back to the room where I'd be enjoying a Swedish massage.
So I just got done with my massage experience, and my masseuse was amazing. Her name was Lysandra, and she gave me a very relaxing Swedish massage, which is a soft tissue massage. When I arrived, she asked if there were any areas on my body that might need a little bit more attention. Her table was warm and very comfortable. Now, this spa offers a wide variety of massages as well as body scrubs, body wraps, facials, manicures, pedicures, and even full salon services. So if you're at all considering a spa day, we'd recommend checking out their website.
Now, after a relaxing massage at the spa, you may be in need of a pick-me-up, and for that, you'll want to head to the opposite end of the terrace.
This terrace has a great view of the beach, and something you might not know is that you can access this terrace even if you're not staying at the resort. A good portion of the property is open to the public, so you will find staircases leading from the sidewalk below up to the terrace.
Tucked away at the far southeast corner of the terrace is where you'll find the Coconut Telegraph coffee shop. We found this coffee shop to offer a variety of hot and iced specialty coffees, as well as boozy coffee cocktails and some delicious looking baked goods. Since the heat index was well into the 90s on our May visit to Margaritaville, we opted for an iced coffee with a little bit of cream. And while this iced coffee sure did hit the spot, it's these beautiful beach views that make this coffee shop a can't miss, whether you're actually staying at the Margaritaville or not.
Now we have shown you almost everything this resort has to offer on the harbor side, so next we are going to give you a tour of our room and then take you over to the Gulf side.
Now you won't have to worry about losing your room key while staying here at Margaritaville, as access to the elevators, your room, and the amenities is granted via a wristband which you receive upon check-in.
Welcome to room 313 here at the Margaritaville Beach Resort. Now as soon as you enter, you'll find several hooks along the wall for hanging wet towels, robes, or whatever else you might want to hang. And behind the barn door is where you're going to find the bathroom. Now this is a very decent size, but there are some features that I want to make sure to point out. The first being this shower. A few of the things I really like are located at the back of the shower, including more hooks for towels, a small shelf for shower items, as well as the shower controls, so you can turn on and off the water and adjust the temperature without actually being in the water. I also want to note that there is a rain shower head as well as a handheld shower, and the shower does come with St. Somewhere Spa shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. The vanity area has a light-up mirror, plenty of counter space, open shelves on both sides of the sink, which is where you're going to find your hair dryer, but easily the most unique feature about this bathroom has to be these mermaid tail faucet handles. Outside of the bathroom is a full-length mirror and a hallway that leads to the rest of the room. Up on the left here is the beverage station, where you're going to find the ice bucket, as well as a Keurig machine, which is going to be perfect for making coffee in the mornings to enjoy out on our balcony. Now this whole station is sitting on the mini fridge, which is tucked away in this cute little cabinet. Next to the beverage station is a long desk with plenty of places for charging in case you have to do a little bit of work while you're here. Under the desk is a chair and a dresser, and above it is a nice sized TV. At the end of the desk is an armoire, and this is where you can hang your clothes. And you can also find your ironing board, a safe that can hold a laptop, as well as your robe and slippers. Now this room has a king bed with nightstands on either side of it. On both sides you'll also find 2 plug-ins and 2 charging ports. And then on one side of the bed you'll find what I would consider a pretty impressive alarm clock, because it's also a Bluetooth speaker, has 2 more charging ports, and the top of it is a wireless charger. Now earlier I mentioned our balcony, which we're going to show you last. As you can see, this balcony is a pretty good size because it can fit 2 chairs for lounging as well as a table. And this unit is not located right on the beach, but we do have a view of both the bay and the Gulf. And it looks like we're probably going to have a good view of sunset, but honestly, we are probably going to be watching our sunsets on the beach. Now, speaking of the beach, we still have the whole section of the resort located right on the beach to show you. So let's get back to it. It's our first night here, and after filming our room tour, we changed into our swimsuits because we had plans to go to the beach to watch sunset. But as soon as we made it out to this terrace area, we knew that this was the place to watch the sunset because it had a great view. Also, they had a live musician playing, and they have a sunset ceremony. Now, after the sun goes down, it's also a great place to hang out because the bar stays open and you have a view of the Times Square area, which is coming back to life. You can even see the Times Square clock lit up.
Now, as promised, we're going to show you the other half of this incredible resort, but because the terrace area is so stunning after dark, we just have to show you a few more night shots.
Now, we absolutely love that there is a walkway that connects both sides of the property, so every time you're wanting to cross Estero Boulevard, you're not having to stop traffic. Now on this side of the property, you're going to find Fins Up Beach Club, 2 more restaurants, and of course the beach. La Di Da Beach Bar is the place to eat on property if you want to have a meal with your toes in the sand. We grabbed dinner here last night, and we're going to show you that experience right now.
While we show you around the La-Di-Da Beach Bar, we want to take a moment to thank the Margaritaville and Fort Myers Beach for hosting us at their breathtaking beach resort. If you're interested in booking your own stay at this piece of Fort Myers Beach paradise, then go ahead and visit margaritavilleresorts.com.
For our first dinner here on the resort, we decided to eat at La-Di-Da, which is located right next to the pool and right on the beach. And we're really happy with our decision. It was the first time either of us have ever tried Wagyu beef, and that steak sandwich was probably the best steak sandwich we've ever had. Also, the lobster bisque was phenomenal, and we would highly recommend both of those dishes. We also really enjoyed the vibe. There was a nice Gulf breeze blowing through, there was a good musician playing, but I do have to say that the lighting was a little bit weird in that place because it is turtle season, so they have to use turtle-friendly lighting. So if you notice the color in some of the video is a little bit off, that is why.
Now you won't have to go far to find another great dining option at the Fort Myers Beach Margaritaville, as the JWB Grill is located directly above the La-Di-Da Beach Bar. Named after the one and only James William Buffett, the JWB Grill is the most upscale restaurant on the resort, but still offers the same casual and inviting atmosphere that you'd expect to find at a Margaritaville. Currently open from 5 to 11 p.m. daily, the JWB Grill offers a dinner menu showcasing both locally sourced ingredients and global influences.
So Skylar ordered the JWB burger and it is massive. It comes with bacon, caramelized onions, their house sauce. It looks delicious.
And Jamie got the chicken au jus, which is a bone-in chicken with a bunch of mushrooms, potatoes, not sure what that green stuff is.
Broccolini.
Broccolini?
We just got done eating at JWB Grill, and while we chose to eat after dark, if you have the opportunity to eat here during sunset, we would recommend it as it will only add to your experience. But overall, we were really impressed. My chicken dish was very tender, and we especially loved the mushrooms in the sauce. But surprisingly, we both loved the burger even more. So if you're gonna have one burger here on the resort, we would recommend that one.
Now that you've seen one of the best spots to grab dinner at the Fort Myers Beach Margaritaville, it's time to check out the Beach Club, which can be found just a few steps away.
Now, if you're wanting to access the Beach Club but are not staying at the resort, you can buy a day pass right here. But if you already have your wristband, then you can enter this way.
While the Fins Up Beach Club has a lot to offer, the highlight for us has to be the massive 15,000 square foot heated pool, which can hold nearly 400,000 gallons of water. And with around 400 lounge chairs lining the pool deck, we sure didn't ever have a problem finding a spot to relax in the sun. But we found the vibe at this pool to vary greatly depending on when you visit, as you can find an energetic, party-like atmosphere in the afternoons and a much more relaxing scene in the mornings.
Now, at least one day of your stay, we recommend getting up early and coming to the pool right when it opens. And I don't think I have to explain why.
Now, whether you visit the pool in the morning, evening, or any time in between, you will find drink service available, which means you can choose from a wide selection of beers, margaritas, and other tropical cocktails, and you won't even have to leave the pool to get them. And with amazing staff like Missy and Scotty providing pool service, we can assure you that you won't go thirsty. On your visit to the Fins Up Beach Club, we'd highly recommend a frozen Miami Vice. And if you're worried that it might be a bit too early in the day for a cocktail, just remember what Jimmy would say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. And speaking of 5 o'clock somewhere, that also happens to be the name of the Beach Club bar, which we're going to show you around right now. With the Fins Up Beach Club pool on one side and beautiful white sand beach on the other, the It's 5 O'Clock Somewhere bar has one of the best locations of any bar we've ever seen. Here you'll find a full bar offering the same selection of drinks which you can order from the pool, as well as a variety of food items including appetizers, salads, and handhelds.
The 5 O'Clock Somewhere Bar is one of 5 spots on this resort where you can grab food and drinks, and while this spot may not have quite the variety of food options as some of the other establishments here on the resort, it does probably have the best location as it's situated right between the pool and the beach. And that means if you want to spend all day lounging around the pool, the beach, or both, and don't want to have to go far or even change out of your swimsuit to grab food or a drink, you won't have to. For our lunch, we went with the beach tacos and the Hawaiian chicken sandwich. The beach tacos came with mahi-mahi and a really good avocado cream sauce, and the Hawaiian chicken sandwich came with an awesome mango habanero sauce. But my favorite part of the meal had to be the Havanas and Bananas cocktail, which came with both banana and coconut flavors, Bailey's Irish cream, and 2 different types of rum.
Now, somewhere around lunchtime, the energy in Fins Up Beach Club picks up a bit, as during our stay, a DJ began playing at the pool in the early afternoons, and a pool dance party took place daily at 3. Perhaps the thing we love the most about staying at the Fort Myers Beach Margaritaville is that it offers an amazing beach and pool experience. And while more often than not, we'd pick the beach over the pool, we found ourselves having a really hard time leaving this one. Now, if you're looking to take your pool experience up another notch, you can rent private cabanas with lots of comfortable seating, plenty of shade, and even TVs. And we should mention that lockers are also available for rent to safely store your belongings while at the pool. Now that you've seen nearly everything this resort has to offer, there's just one thing left for us to show you: the beach. And if you've ever spent time on Fort Myers Beach, then you already know it's a great one. During our stay at the Margaritaville, finding a spot on the beach was definitely not a problem, as the resort has its own private section of beach with an abundance of beach chairs and umbrellas. On the other side of the roped-off area on the public section of beach, you'll find chairs and umbrellas for rent by the day. Here you can also rent kayaks and paddleboards, wave runners, or even book a parasailing trip. But if you're content with just putting down a towel to soak up some sun, you can do that here too for absolutely free. We found this section of beach to have soft white sand and to not be at all crowded with tourists. And on this 90-degree day in early May, the water was a perfect 82 degrees.
Now that we've shown you everything that this resort has to offer, we'll see you at our next Margaritaville property. Welcome to the brand new Compass Hotel by Margaritaville here in Naples, Florida. Let's go check it out. Now, it doesn't take long to feel those Margaritaville vibes with the beachy decor and music. As soon as you walk in, you'll find a beverage station. It offers enhanced water, coffee, creamer, and also cold, hot, and sparkling water. Next, you'll find the lobby where you'll check in. You'll get either your room key card or your wristband, and across the way is a store, so if you forgot anything, you can do a little bit of shopping.
While we take a moment to show you around the provisions store, we do want to mention that this brand new all-suites boutique hotel is the newest Compass Hotel by Margaritaville in the entire US, having just recently opened in March of 2024.
Next, you'll find the 5 o'clock Somewhere Bar, which opens up into the pool area. Here is where complimentary breakfast is served. It's also open for lunch and dinner. We do want to mention they have a happy hour, so we will be coming back here for happy hour and to enjoy the pool. But first, we're going to show you our room. Welcome to room 304 here at the Compass Hotel. Now, every room on this property is a suite. We're going to be showing you our studio suite, but they also offer 1 and 2 bedroom suites. Now, as soon as you enter our room, you'll find our kitchen and dining area, which comes with a full-size refrigerator, microwave, 2-burner cooktop, a sink, Keurig machine, and even a dishwasher. This kitchen is fully stocked with plates and glasses, silverware, and even pots and pans. So if you want to do a little bit of cooking while you're here, this is a great location. But if you just want to eat at 5 o'clock somewhere for every meal, you can do that too. This room is very spacious with a dining room set for eating at, a desk area, and a dresser with plenty of storage space. Above the dresser is a 55-inch TV, and across from that is a king-size bed. Each side of the bed has a nightstand with cubbies, a lamp, and plenty of charging stations. We also found the same alarm clock that was in our Margaritaville room with that wireless charging port on top. Next to the bed is the bathroom, and we really love that the sink is separate from the shower and toilet area. Under the sink is where you're gonna find your bath towels and your hairdryer, and across from it is the closet, which is where you're gonna find your pool towels, a large safe, an ironing board, and plenty of space to store your luggage. And just like Margaritaville, the shower is stocked with St. Somewhere Spa shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. Now there is one more thing we want to show you in our room, and that is the view. We're going to see you down there real soon. Now it's almost time for happy hour, which is where we're heading to next, but if you're staying here and need to get in a good workout, you can find their fitness center on the 2nd floor, so we're going to show that to you next.
Now, while most of you probably won't be visiting the Compass Hotel to work out, it's always nice to know you have the option if you want to. And it never hurts to get a little exercise in before an evening of poolside food and drinks. We arrived back in the lobby area at 3 on the dot, but it was definitely 5 o'clock somewhere. And here at the 5 o'clock somewhere bar, it was officially happy hour. And on a gorgeous Florida day like this one, we'd recommend enjoying your happy hour poolside.
Now, the 5 o'clock somewhere bar does offer a happy hour every day but Saturday from 3 to 6. They offer things such as $7 margaritas and $5 craft beers. Now, I got a craft beer from Anchor Lab Brewing, which we actually visited in our Naples travel guide.
For our happy hour snack, we got the hummus and the wings, and both of them were only $5.
Now at just $5 a piece for our hummus, wings, and beer, we both agreed that these prices were an absolute bargain. And when also taking this amazing tropical setting into account, this was one of the best happy hours we'd enjoyed in quite some time. Now after grabbing your happy hour food and drinks, you might be ready to hit the pool. And on this Wednesday in May, we'd have it nearly all to ourselves. But since it was still happy hour and lounging poolside is always better with a drink, we decided to order a couple happy hour margaritas. While we show you a few more shots from this amazing pool deck and patio area, we do want to mention that you do have to be staying at this hotel to enjoy the pool. However, you can enjoy the It's 5 o'clock somewhere bar regardless of whether you're actually staying at the Compass Hotel. Now, while this Margaritaville property may not be located right on the beach like the Fort Myers Beach Margaritaville, you won't have to travel far to get to a great one, as the Clam Pass Beach Park is just a short drive away.
If you're staying at the hotel and want a beach getaway, we'd recommend coming here to Clam Pass. It's about 1.5 miles from the property, and if you have a car, it's only $10 to park for the day.
After you park at the Clam Pass parking lot, you can either walk or take a shuttle down the scenic boardwalk path. Once we arrived at Clam Pass Beach, we quickly realized why this has been one of the most recommended beaches by our viewers that we'd never been to, as the water was shallow, calm, and clear, and the beach had more birds on it than people. Now, if you're like us and love watching sunset on the beach, we'd highly recommend visiting Clam Pass Beach prior to dusk before heading back to the Compass Hotel for dinner. We still have our dinner and complimentary breakfast experiences to show you, but first we've got to share a little more of this fabulous Gulf Coast sunset. Back at the Compass Hotel, we arrived to a beautifully lit up courtyard area with a fire burning and a live musician on the stage. We were also happy to find a good variety of options on the dinner menu, and after placing our orders, Skylar decided to go for one last swim. After some time spent enjoying the music and drying off by the fire pit, our dinner order was ready.
For dinner, we ordered the nachos, which were really good. They were loaded with toppings that were layered throughout, and they were huge. But I think our favorite thing was the jerk chicken wrap. The chicken in it was really crispy, and the sauce in it was delicious and had just the right amount of kick. Unfortunately, we are absolutely stuffed and have no idea how we're going to have room for breakfast in the morning, but it is complimentary, so we'll see you there.
The next morning, we made our way back to the 5 o'clock somewhere bar to check out the complimentary breakfast. And what we found was definitely one of the better looking buffet-style breakfasts we've seen at a hotel. Options included an assortment of fruits, yogurt and cheeses, cereals, milk and juices, bacon and sausage, scrambled eggs, breads and bagels, French toast with a variety of sweet toppings, and even frittatas. While we still didn't have much for appetites, it didn't stop us from filling our plates with all sorts of food. And though we did find a good amount of seating inside, we decided to enjoy our last meal at the Naples Compass Hotel poolside.
We really enjoyed the complimentary breakfast buffet. It had a wide variety of options, and Skylar's favorite was that frittata, while mine was the French toast with their whipped butter and just a few chocolate chips. We think it's the perfect way to start your day before heading out to explore the area, whether it be to one of the local beaches, parks, or even just shopping. Now, if you're looking for even more things to do in the Naples or Fort Myers Beach areas, then go ahead and click on this playlist next. Thanks for watching!